There is a website, I'm not sure, we can find the link, but basically there is like a website that shows you XML or legacy, let's say Android alternatives in Compose. So for example, if you're looking to display an image, it will give you like the alternative to the image view in Compose. And you can use that to at least like see what the components are, what functions you have to call and things like that. Otherwise, I would say that you like try to duplicate a screen in Compose, try to follow some of the tutorials that Google has because they are really, really good. They are very detailed. And obviously there's like a ton of content out there. So first try to see what you want to achieve. You don't have to switch absolutely everything. You don't have to completely migrate. Try to build like one small part of the UI with Compose or one new screen, something like that. And once you get that done, then the next screen or the next small part of the UI is going to be much easier. And as you go, you can gradually migrate, similar to what you could do with Kotlin. Just like try to migrate one file, then after you migrate that file, you can migrate another file or a third one and so on and so forth until you have like a whole, let's say, feature done. And then you slowly move to maybe migrating the entire app, if that's something that you need to do. But you don't have to like completely switch to something new like that. That's generally not the best approach, because you can lose a lot of information in the process. If you try to switch everything in the first place, and you do it incorrectly, then you're going to get like negative behavior, I guess. But if you try to switch just one small thing and you realize that you maybe messed something up, you can fix that. And then the next time you're not going to have the same mistake, I guess.
Yeah, true. And any part you enjoyed by the conversion? This like anything you found very easy? I know the animation and recyclable part, but anything apart from that?
So I haven't migrated apps directly to Compose, so to say. I have some personal projects, but in my current work, I've basically like tried to replicate the things that we already have built in XML in Compose. So to me, it's just like visualizing how it looks in, or how it should look in the structure of the UI. And I just try to play around with Compose until I get that behavior. I think overall, it's much, once you kind of understand the mindset shift of not being very imperative or rather building things declaratively, it's much more intuitive. Like if you show a dialogue, if there is some data for the dialogue to be filled in, you show a special option or a special button, or you enable a special button if the data is correct. Instead of having to like say these things imperatively on call functions, it's just state that's sent to the UI elements. So it's like much easier to build pretty much anything, or like much more intuitive for me. And as you mentioned, like the animation API is super simple, it's super nice, super easy to work with, but everything seems much more intuitive when you kind of work a bit more with it.